what we identified in the results is a set of a significant number of aberrations that have drugs that are potentially targeting them. But the challenge is that most of them are rare, that we're talking about things with between 1 and maybe 10% of all cases. And it is very difficult to run a clinical trial when only 10% of the patients are eligible. So it's going to be a big challenge for the translational researchers to move these into the clinic, because so few of the patients will be eligible for any particular trial that they want to go forward with. That some cancers are going to be a lot harder than we thought they were going to be. I think that there are cancers like GBM where we had a pretty good idea of what we were going to get going in, and it's mostly holding true. But for ovarian, the story is a lot more complicated, and there is just a lot of variation within the samples. It turns out there are probably just a lot of ways for tumors to develop the set of things that they have to develop to become tumors in ovarian cancer. So the Atlas is a project of the scale that is not achievable in the standard research community, and it's a collaboration between hundreds of individuals at many institutions. Just the process of collecting the samples to analyze is far too big a job to organize, and frankly, to write a grant for asking for enough money to analyze those samples is not achievable. It's something that requires programmatic direction, a decision that this is important to do from the top, and that it needs to be done. And I don't think it can be done through the standard research grant mechanisms that exist, where writing a $10 million grant just is not something that ever gets funded anymore, or if it ever did.